like I'm happy for him.
He's like, ooh, yeah.
Yeah, like, because he's into it.
He's
but
performing.
It's the uncanny valley. Is that what this is? Like, or it's something that doesn't resonate. There's something that doesn't resonate emotionally. Like, is he on the spectrum?
No.
It's not. It's creepy. It's more.
I think the fact that he's not overtly sexual in nature or in presentation, that makes me laugh. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's the fact that he's very, civilian-like. Like, it's very,
He's gonna molest you. He's the guy that gives you candy, and he's like, "No, your parents told me to come get you."
No, I like just going like this and going like,
it.
who is this guy? And you're like, oh, that's the guy that he works at AutoZone. You know?
I know. He sold you tires last week.
Yeah.
Okay, you come. Let me see how much you come. Let me see all that come. How much? How big a load I'm gonna swallow?
Oh my God. I just love upsetting people. You know?
Yeah, I know.
Like, I'm thinking of sending this out to the family.
Your family?
Yeah.
No. You want to show this to her on the live show?
Yeah.
Seriously? If you want to see Charlie horrified and watch our live show,
The whole idea of this.
August 14th at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Tickets are available now on locationlive.com/yourmomshouse. I'm so excited to do a live show that is completely uncensored and then have my parents there. It literally is a dream. The only thing better would be if they could sit on the couch here before it, but I'm so excited about it. I feel like the idea of having her see this and getting to see it very
What if you could see Ed Asner do this live for you? Would you want him on the couch?
There's no way he would come in.
Can we find this guy?
I doubt it.
Could we Zoom
You think we could find this guy?
and have him be like, come on, Tom?
Because it was sent in as a video file. So it's like we don't even have the link to where it was posted.
We can find him. We put those mommies on it. You just put the call out. Come on, we have such power.
It's true. Somebody knows this guy.
This is
Somebody
somebody's
knows this guy.
dad.
All right, so if you guys find him, email yourmomspodcast@gmail.com with the subject Ed Asner.
Yeah.
We know who he is. Look at those tits on him.
I need it right now.
I hate this guy.
I need it right now. Okay. Can you see this? Hey, give it to me now. Give it to me now. Give it to me. Come on now. Be
I
stingy.
hate this. I'm going to show this to my brother. He's going to be traumatized. I'm traumatized, and I have a pretty high threshold.
I'm excited to show it to my dad too. I'm gonna be like, Dad, this is this guy kind of reminds me of you.
It kind of does. Is that why you like it?
Maybe that's why. Maybe
like your
that's why. Because
dad?
I feel like my dad's like, you like sweetener or Splenda? All right, show me those tits.
That's what this is.
Yeah, it's kind of like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe that's why I'm repulsed by it, and I don't know why you're not.
I don't know.
Give it to me, Mark. Yeah. Oh, I can feel it. Oh, that's gonna be good. Oh, that's gonna be good. Oh.
I hate it. I hate it. You know what? It's probably because you haven't had a guy come on you yet. Like, you don't know how awful it can be.
Yeah.
Like, it is like a bad sexual
Experience.
Yeah. This is one. And like to have come on you and you're just like, oh, get the fuck off of me, Ed Asner. Like, yeah. You just need him to come on you once and you won't think this is too funny.
You know what else? I think I see myself in him a little bit.
Okie doke.
Like, I could see myself landing here in 20 years.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, it's not the gay part,
Please
but like,
don't. Not with
no,
strangers.
like you leave me, right? And then you leave me, I'm
For
alone.
Michael, my autistic.
Yeah, I gained, I don't know, 100 pounds or something. And like, I just going shopping. Man. Oh yeah, show me those tits. Oh yeah, I like that. I like it a lot. Hold on. And I just stand up. Like, I could see myself
Getting that bad.
Sure.
And people are like, is that Tom Segura, the stand-up comedian from 2000?
Oh it's funny. I remember right when the pandemic was really getting bad. The last time I saw him. Someone telling their kid, no, he used to. Oh wow, he's really letting himself go. And I'm like, show me those tits now. Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right. Well, you know what I really loved about the Asperger's show? Is that girl. She's highly desired in the community. All the boys love her. She doesn't like any of the guys.
Yeah.
The red-haired girl. And she burps on the first date.
Yeah.
Burps and farts on the second date.
And then burps again on the third date. This is 3 different suitors. Right.
And the burping's starting, really? But the fart at the dinner table?
It's a lot.
Now, what would you have done if I farted on the first date? Do you feel like that's the deal breaker?
I don't think. I think the way
It's
that
the
she farted.
red-haired girl. Who's the redhead?
Maybe
Is
front
that the
there.
one with that? Yeah.
The way she farted was very forgiving.
Who's it?
Yeah, she was talking and I think she laughed. It wasn't like that. She wasn't like, hey, check this out. That'd be a little different.
So you would forgive it.
I think so, yeah. Real quick, because we gotta get ready for our guest to come in. Is this something
Yeah.
Tell me what you think. Here we go. Back together, picked up his stuff.
Yeah. She wasn't hurt.
I don't think it felt good.
Well, listen, what do you think he did? Okay, we're not looking at that. Because a bitch can let a man
Follow up, like, you know who this is or anything? Like, you know, he's sort of feeling. How about this one? This one's pretty wild.
well, if you cheat on me in the children,
You blow up with liquor.
Rob, I'd be so crazed if you ruined our life together. I don't know what I would do. I'm just being 100 right now. Like, I could see it. I could see myself with you like that. But thanks, Tom. Yeah. Well, that's just the truth. That's called love, bitch. I love you.
Okay. How about this one?
Okay. I'm not laughing. Are you laughing?
No.
That one's sad. That was just an innocent bystander. He didn't do anything wrong.
No, he didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah.
He got thrown. So if you're listening, it's a guy who, they're all standing in a parking lot and someone's doing donuts. And this dude did a donut. Hits the bystander and throws him. I'll tell you why it's not funny though, as opposed to like the Asian car crash, which is funny.
Mm-hmm.
So you in the Asian car garage, you don't actually see the impact.
Right.
You just see the face.
Right.
Right. So here you see the impact. So you're like, ugh.
Yeah, the body's
right?
like laying on the floor.
And
He's not
thrown through the
moving.
air.
Yeah.
There's no hilarious scream.
Yeah, that's true. Hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only ridiculous, like, funny thing is that another bystander picks up his hat first. That's
right,
it. That's the only funny thing.
Here's your hat, buddy.
Like, I got your hat for you, bro.
Yeah.
But this dude
Yeah, it's true.
got thrown by a
Oh.
car. I mean, going like fucking. Ooh. Like, he could have completely catastrophic. I got your hat.
Here's your hat, bro.
Completely catastrophic internal damage.
You don't even know that that's maybe he's taking the hat. He
Oh,
could be
yeah.
stealing that. He's like,
Or
oh,
maybe
shit,
like
I want
him
the
being
hat.
thrown hit. Maybe that's his own hat. He was like, "Shit, man."
Yeah.
When you flew by me, my hat came off. Yeah. That might be
mystery of
right.
the
Let's see.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it
he
is.
dropped his own
They're
hat.
like, that's my hat.
That part's hilarious.
And people going, "Ooh!" Nobody's in a panic. That's the other thing.
No.
I think maybe they're so stunned at what they just saw.
Yeah, you're like, what? But I do love that he cares for his hat and the camera, and then he's like, oh shit,
"What's
there's
up?"
a camera there.
Yeah. No, I think that this dude could die.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
The guy that
Internal
was hit.
organ
Yeah.
failure, sure.
Yeah, yeah.
Ribs broken. For sure. By the way, Dr. Drew and I watched the clip of your hilarious Asian moped going to the man, and Drew's like, "That's yes, he did.
No,
he
he
goes,
didn't.
he said that.
He was like, it's very hard.
And he's thinking at the least. No, he said at the very least.
Minor head.
No, at first, the first thing he
This is
said
what I
was,
thought. This I want to
For him to confirm what? That this guy's in trouble?
I'll be like, "Do you think this guy got hurt?"
Yeah.
asparagus.
All right. Do we need to wrap up?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Wrapping up. We have so much other stuff we can we'll say
So many good things.
we'll be back very shortly.
My mom.
Look, I don't have a choice. I have to look like this. I don't get to do a man bun. I don't get to part my hair and comb it like a good boy. I don't get to do fades. I just have to buzz my stupid head because I never acted when I could have. Yeah. If I grow it out, I'll just have a huge hole in the front like a loser. Is that what you want to look like? A dum-dum? I don't think so. Luckily, they have all the help you need for hair loss, disease, whatever, mental health, COVID-19 home test. They got it all, man. All you got to do is go to 4hims.com. 66% of men start to lose their hair by age 35. You got to get going before it's gone. Today, Hims is giving you their best offer yet. If you're not happy with your results after 90 days, Hims will give you a full refund. Right now, our listeners can get their first visit absolutely free. Go to 4hims.com/mom. That's 4hims.com/mom. Full refund of price paid available for first 90 days. Supply refund request must be made between 90 and 180 days after product shipping delivered. Prescription products require an online consultation with a medical professional who will determine if prescription is appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for full details and report dates received. Are you bored in your house? Why not play with your balls? Our sponsor today, Manscaped, to make sure your balls are smooth and you and your partner are playing with them. Manscaped products promote hygiene when it comes to shaving balls thanks to the Lawnmower 3.0. I love it because they're cool, a little slobber on them, right? But they got to be nice and clean. Manscaped is the go-to brand for below-the-waist grooming and hygiene. I used to nick my balls with razors and knives and scissors, and now nothing. No more pools of blood. No more open balls. Just smooth sack. All for you. Manscaped is changing the grooming game with a perfect package 3.0. Great technology, incredible product, and the nicest balls you could ever imagine. Right now, get 20% off with free shipping at manscaped.com/mom. That's 20% off with free shipping at manscaped.com/mom. Make playing with your balls the best part of your day. Thanks, Manscaped. We're back. So is super happy to welcome hilarious comedian and podcast Brian Simpson. Thanks for coming back. It's good to see you, man. It's been the last time I saw you was quarantine. So we talked. How you doing, man?
I'm good, man. I mean, I'm as good as I can be.
Right. It's a super chill year, especially for Michael. Is that how you feel?
I feel like there is like but that's how because there's like
Yeah.
you can't trust how he is.
Right. No.
Like you know how all them white actors that put their voice like
Yeah.
I got the audition for all those things.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but the problem is like, you know, it's like I can sound like Cleveland. Right. He sounds like a white person sounds like. I mean, I'm sure there's a black person out there that can
They can do it. Right.
Yeah, and I'm sure every black person in Hollywood
Dude, that's so interesting. I've never trained that way, but like that would be actually harder to do because it's not an authentic one. That's so interesting.
Who knows how? Yeah, they're really good.
Yeah, that's kind of great though, right?
It is, yeah. For a thing, I mean,
You're in fashion now. It's what happened to female comedians. Like, they didn't want to hear shit from you for like a decade or so. And enjoy it.
It is like I mean, socially though, like the last, I don't know, whatever, 20 years, like, does it feel like validation? You know what I mean? To be black in America and see the, you know what I mean? Like the wave happening.
or especially in comedy, because you know, like my comedy touches on a lot of like social stuff.
Sure.
And for the longest time, it's like, you know, people don't want to hear that, and
Yeah.
and then when I had my late night debut, it was like I kind of did that, and people were like, you know.
That was a great debut.
But now it's like it's all so relevant, and people are like, oh, we need comedy. I've been talking about that shit. I don't have to change
I
nothing.
think that's actually great though. I think when things do resume, it's gonna be bad. You know what I mean? Like, foot on the pedal, where people are gonna be running. Absolutely.
Have y'all done any stop by to say hey.
Yeah, sure.
So I stopped by to say hi to her, and then got one time it works. I've made up my mind, like, I'm just gonna stay away from this.
Is it like a parking lot kind of thing? Or?
It was like, you know, it was social distance and mask on, but it was just, it's comedy. It's not like, going to the gym. Just go to the gym one time.
Yeah.
You know, it's like you didn't do anything. It's like this to get to try the jokes I've been writing down all this whole time, to try them one time,
Sucks.
and then not really try them.
But I feel very stagnant as far as like stand-up. Yeah, because you go like, I mean, there's been moments in different days you've been inspired, you know, like then you go, I'm not trying anymore. So I don't keep going. I don't go back to it.
And then normally you get to try it when, you know, when it's fresh.
Yes.
It's gonna be weird to go back and try something I wrote down.
Yeah, when you go up there, like, you guys remember the protest? Yeah, of course. But
Right.
pretend it's like it was yesterday. This will feel better. I know it's gonna be.
Or pretend the last 30 comics you saw
Didn't address it. Yeah. That's the like almost the bigger thing. It's like everybody will be like, oh, I have a take, you know, or a joke or an angle. You go to like OR or something. Everyone's gonna have a joke about it. But they're doing just like
Just the bar
food and
stuff.
drink and all that.
So just going there with no comedy. I feel like it was
It's depressing. It's like, I feel like doing things that are comedy-like doing a show, it's like masturbating without ejaculate. Right? It's like a half, I don't ejaculate, but you know what I mean. It's like it's not a complete thing. Even seeing you, I'm glad you're here, and it's like I feel familiarity. I'm so happy with it, but part of me like it said, saying like, you know, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna take my spot.
You know what I have now? So you know when it first started, it was very, very scary. And you know, maybe we went 2-3 months without leaving the house. Like, I hadn't seen anything. And I was thinking, oh, anybody, just if I could just see anybody. But that's not true. You know what I mean? It's like what I've noticed is like you've been away because we're spoiled. I mean, we talk about we get this high level intellectual regularly, constantly around, but we're also constantly around.
Yeah.
And so you've been away from that high level shit, and you forget you've also been away from that shitty shit. And so your tolerance is low. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So it's like you're walking through the desert and you're thirsty to a motherfucker. and somebody hand you an ice cold glass of piss. You know what I mean? It's like that's not it. You know, it's like because you
That's a poor social interaction.
Yeah.
Ice cold guy.
because I fucked up and like tried to spend time around just whoever. Like somebody hit me like, oh, let's just be like, okay, fine. And it's like, oh no, motherfucker.
You sucked before. And
Yeah,
suck.
now you suck even. It's like my tolerance for bullshit people is zero.
You're totally right, because that's one of the thrills of when you're here going to the store, is that you're gonna have multiple exciting stimulation conversations with people. You know what I mean? Like you're gonna work on your craft. You're gonna try material, which is like its own rush. But then in that hallway or in the parking lot, you're gonna see Kevin Christie. You're gonna see Ali Wong. You'll see Brian, and you'll have even if it's 3 minutes, 5 minutes, it's like exciting conversation. Like someone will bring up either a unique perspective or something that you didn't know or something hilarious, and you're like, oh, this actually helps fuel this whole fire.
Yeah.
It's all these little interactions,
Yeah, exactly.
And then you run into an ice cold glass of cold. This sucks.
Right. Like I almost. Oh, yeah.
So what have your cycles of quarantine been? Tom and I've discussed our stages. Like my first one was panic buying. I got up all the toilet paper. The second was cooking. I started cooking compulsively. And then I started shopping on Etsy for necklaces. And then it was just Amazon. And then, and then it became exercise.
I didn't panic buy.
Oh, that's good.
But because when everybody was buying all the toilet paper, I was on the road. Like this is fucked up. I was just starting to hit the road. And I came back on my third year. Right as I was boarding the plane. Oh, right. And so when I got back, it wasn't no motherfucking toilet paper.
Right.
So I bought it for that.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Yeah, team today all the way.
Yeah,
it's
the best.
Right, it is the best. But then I went from that to cooking, and I was like, you know what? All right, I'm gonna master how to make a steak, which I've done all the way.
Good.
Did you study videos?
Yeah. I watched this guy named
I've heard of the
CV device.
Straight face.
I treat myself like once every week. And they're expensive. I didn't realize it.
Yeah.
But it's good.
It's good.
And then it was like comfort buying. You know what I mean? Where it's like, because you're just like, I'm gonna be stuck here for however how long, so I'm gonna make this place comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I start buying shit like rugs and fucking painting.
What's the craziest home item you bought? Like, what's the one you're like, that was irrational? That one was the fur rug. I didn't need the fur rug.
I think the craziest shit was probably a standing desk. My desk.
Oh, I hate those.
So no, my desk. I push a button in that whole time. So, yeah, because I sit at the motherfucker all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, and maybe it's not something I needed. Like looking back on it,
Right. It's not a necessity.
it's not exactly. I had a perfectly fine desk.
Yeah.
And
Sure.
and I was like, it would be dope if I could stand at this motherfucker. And
Do you find yourself more productive at a standing desk?
Yes.
You do?
Yeah.
Is it because you're so uncomfortable you just want to get done faster?
No, actually, here's the real deal. The best thing I bought was I bought a little rolling table to go beside it. Like it slides under the desk and comes out.
So you can sit on it?
No, so I could eat on it. Because when I used to eat on my desk, it would shit would pile up, and then I'm not productive.
Right.
So I keep my eating shit on this thing.
So you have an eating desk, and then you're standing.
Right. I have an eating table.
Eating table and a working desk.
and a working standing desk.
Yes.
That's great.
Yeah.
So you went through your standing, so your furniture phase, and then what after?
I think I bought a sound bar.
Ooh,
Nice.
That's good.
These are good purchases.
Yeah, that was a good
Yeah.
purchase. I bought an air fryer.
What?
Air fryer.
Yeah, I bought an air fryer.
What's
Yeah.
an air fryer?
It's like it's basically an adult easy
I can
bake oven.
feel
It's
it.
like
You
can
fool.
fry shit
You don't
with all the
understand
grease.
anything.
Whoa.
To let
Yeah,
you be with us.
You have like
He has
fried
to
wings and
kill
they're crispy,
you.
but it's not.
I'm
But there's no
already
grease.
dead.
How?
This is all a lie.
Have y'all-
They
y'all
used your
rich. Y'all ain't heard of no
infatuation
air
from the
fryer?
beginning. Haven't you ever wondered why you circle between heaven and
That's it
hell,
right there?
not turning into a dead
exactly.
soul?
Yeah, exactly.
You're
That's it.
not
Is it
under this
the exact
place's
same
rules.
prep, but you just put it in this device?
Accident just
And then it comes out. Write that down. We're ordering
It's an
that.
oven, but it's a. How does it get you juicy? Is it juicy?
Because what it does is it circulates the hot air all over. It's like a basket of hot air.
Oh man.
I'm fascinated.
Yeah.
I want to see this in
Yeah,
person.
it's like you've seen it on like late night infomercials.
Yeah.
It's like
Really? I feel like I've missed it.
yeah.
Air fryer.
Air fryer. Yeah.
Okay, so you're into the air
Write
fryer.
it down. I want to fucking order it today.
What else after your air fryer? Like what phase did we go through of the core?
I bought a nice microwave.
Hey.
That's a game changer, actually.
Because here's the deal. I'm still poor enough. I have roommates, right?
Yeah.
And so when we first moved in, I didn't have any money, so someone gave us a microwave.
Yeah.
You know, your first little come up, all
Yeah.
your shit
Yeah.
is like hand me downs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone gave us a microwave, but this son of a bitch, it gave us a free microwave, but this son of a bitch gave us a 750 watt. You know.
Uh-huh.
And all the food instructions are for 1,000 or 1,200 watts. So so that means you got to do calculations before you heat
Every
shit
time.
up every time, right? You put some shit in the microwave. It says put it in there for 3 minutes. You got to fucking
You're like 6.5 minutes.
right, exactly.
It's like converting from dollars to pounds or some shit.
Right,
like
right.
Currency.
This motherfucker. I was like, why would he give? I was like, who gives away a perfectly working microwave?
And then you're like, this is a shitty microwave.
That's why, right?
Shitty.
But how much has getting that new microwave changed it? I mean, it's a life changer.
It's a game changer. First of all, this new motherfucker, this microwave, you can turn off the beep.
What?
So yeah, there's no beep.
So how
Dude,
do you
we
know it's
gotta,
ready?
that fucking
What the fuck
beep is
going
so
on?
annoying.
Yeah,
We
I
gotta,
like it. So how do you
Yeah.
know when your food's done?
You fucking just know. Like
Yeah.
it signals you visually.
but it's not beep, beep, beep,
No,
beep.
but it,
Yeah.
you
So
can make it
annoying.
completely. You can turn the beep on if you want. Like if you're gonna be in another room.
Yeah.
But if you're not, you can just.
And is it a simple thing or you like load in menu,
Nope.
left?
The button's right beside
Yeah.
the start button. It's
Loaded.
sound
Right, hey, fucking write that down too. I want to get a different microwave.
Yeah.
All right, so air fryer and
And a microwave,
that
yeah.
doesn't beep.
Exactly.
Yeah,
You got
man.
some fancy
Brian's
shit.
opening my fucking eyes right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, I obsess over shit. Like me, when I decide I'm gonna buy something, I read every Reddit post.
Yes.
I read every review. I go to multiple websites, and it's like I Google top 10 this, and I wait till I see the same thing on multiple lists.
Yeah.
Over and over again, you know.
That's
Yeah.
your method.
Yeah. Oh, I bought a Kindle, so that was the next.
That's fun. What have you
Yeah.
been reading?
Dude, your shopping game has been on
Yeah,
point.
you're good.
Oh yeah,
You're
yeah.
productive. I'm impressed.
Yeah, I've been fake productive. I mean,
Sure.
I bought some of those adjustable weights, you know what I mean? That where you can turn
Oh.
the dial. you
Yeah.
know? Yeah, I bought.
Did you do some working out?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I'm trying.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I mean? But like
Yeah.
I said, I'm still me. The quarantine has not made me. All the things.
I've never worked out this much.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding. I've never worked out
true.
this much. I'm working out like 5-6 days a week.
yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, weights. So I box twice a week. I started playing tennis.
Speaking of
true.
boxing, I bought some egg weights.
Egg weights.
They're like in fact, I fucking heard Joe Rogan talk about them, and then I fucking researched them and I bought those, and they're like
Those right there?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so it goes on your finger like a ring almost, but instead of giving you bigger shit, they just use denser material. So you would be holding something that's in the palm of your hand, and the motherfucker weighs like 10 pounds or something.
Wow.
And you just you shadow boxing with these things in your hand, and they're heavy as fuck.
Yeah, I
Look
wanna
at
get
you
those
with all
too.
the cool
Write that down.
gadgets. You've got so many good products.
Write that down.
I gotta text you whenever I'm gonna buy something from now on. I'll be
yeah.
like, which weights?
Yo, listen,
which
if you gonna
microwave?
if you thinking about buying some shit,
Yeah.
especially if it's a gadget, text me. Give me 48 hours to do the research for you.
Dude, I'm going to use this. I'm going to hit you up for this.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's dope.
Somebody who's
Egg
willing to
whites.
do that is such an invaluable friend.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I won't steer you wrong, especially when it comes to gadgets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like it's actually like if it's something that you're into, the research is fun. I feel this way about cars. Like whenever somebody's like, I'm looking at a car, I'm like, what kind of car are you looking at? And then I'll do the same kind of thing. I'll do research. I'll watch videos because I actually enjoy that process.
Oh, I didn't know you were a car guy.
I love it. I just like learning about cars. If you tell me you're like, I'm actually looking to get, whatever, let's say a type of SUV, I will get down like, these 5 and then pare it down to these 3. And then I'll watch every video on it. Are you losing sound again?
No, I was turning it down.
Okay. So, I really enjoy it. I love it.
Cars.
What's
your shit, Christina? What kind
Well,
of car
for
you
a while it was wigs. Cars. I don't give a shit about cars. I'll drive anything. It's
Wigs?
not. I was into a wig phase.
She had a wig phase in quarantine.
And the core, yeah.
Yeah. We had names for them and everything.
Like lace fronts or like?
Yeah, lace fronts. And I even watched, wow, you really know this shit. Yeah, I would watch tutorials of girls putting the wigs on and cutting the lace and getting the glue and doing all that shit. Like I really got heavy into it.
We gave each of the wigs backstories and names and everything.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Like,
Yeah, it's fun.
Shelly, she's a runaway,
Did y'all film any sketches?
We just did episodes. I wore the wig on this show and then on Where My Mom's At.
See, I can't imagine being married with kids in the quarantine.
Yeah.
That feels like I don't even because here's the other thing. You know how we talked about being like how you need that high quality shit. Mm-hmm. It's like all my roommates are comedians and we get the high quality, but it's like because I've been stuck around them for all this time, it's like my tolerance has built up and now it doesn't have the effect.
Right, like they're not funny to you anymore.
Well, they're funny, but I walk out of my room and I see one of them and I'm just like, God damn it.
Yeah. Just seeing you.
Yeah. They're like a physical representation of the same thing every day.
Yeah.
Right.
And I can't imagine having that with kids because like I don't have to care about my roommates. You have to care about your kids.
Totally.
You know what I mean? So
True.
it's like this cognitive dissonance where you're like, I fucking love you, but
Well, thankfully, kids are not the same every day.
Oh, okay.
I think that's what keeps it interesting is that like they're
We're
maniacs, dude.
actually really lucky though that if they like right now our kids are 2 and 4. If they were like 6 and 8,
we'd be screwed.
It would be so different because they would have they'd be used to like intense social interaction, schooling, a lot more activity in the regular life that would have them been taken away. Whereas 2-year-old doesn't have a clue. The 4-year-old at first was like, "What's up with school? I don't go anymore." And we were like, "No." But then he kind of was like, "Cool," and then he's fine with it.
Right.
Just
But
swims.
it's because they're just below that threshold. But I feel like if they were a few years older, and I feel bad for parents who have kids that are in that age who are like, "What about today? I want to be stimulated. Give me some shit to do."
Could you imagine the teenagers? I mean,
Oh, yeah.
I would fucking have commit suicide by now if I were home with my parents for months and not being able to see friends or do anything.
Yeah, I know.
That's got to be the
My
that
dad
they have
be
to
like,
suffer the
"Why
most.
is there cum all over the walls?" I'm like, I don't know. I hadn't done it in this room yet.
Right. Yeah.
Come
bro.
for me now.
I'd have been something else, man.
What would you have done? You'd fucking I'd run away.
Yeah, I was a handful, bro.
Yeah.
Lockdown couldn't have happened in the 90s.
Oh yeah, you told me you were a handful, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I'd have burned some shit down.
Yeah, you would have. I believe that. I believe
Yeah,
that.
me too.
Oh
God
my
damn.
God.
But how? So what
Could've been
phase
like
are
Right
you
before
in?
you come, I'll swallow if I want to. I have no problem swallowing. I'd stop for a minute and I'd put a big hickey on your inner thigh there and just suck on that and make it nice and red and let you remember me after I'm gone.
Right.
Turn over and I would play with your cheek, maybe even massage your little hole and make you feel just the only man in my life. You're just it.
That's my dad.
You know what made that so extra? It's the pause. You let it sit with you.
What are you talking about? Dude, I'm really great. I want everyone to do it. And she doesn't like it. But I think one of the things that I love about it is that you could hear, you'd be like, is this a guy talking about like tradition? You know what I mean? Like, is he a stamp collector who's like, well, there's a 1948 stamp. Like he has such a...
He could be giving one of those.
But even that's more inspirational and like he's just so down here. It's so fucking boring.
Who is he talking?
So it's another man. Video chat. You don't hear the other three. Let's see it. His name's Mark. He's a nice guy.
Okay, you come. Let me see how big a load I'm gonna swallow.
And it's also like
I need it. I need it right now.
I need it.
Oh no.
Yeah,
I need it right now.
Oh
okay?
god damn.
Can you see this?
No.
Okay, give it to me now. Give it to me. Come on, Mark. Don't be stingy.
That is like what is that movie with the blue diamond?
Oh, come for me.
This is like haunting.
Yeah.
And Mark recorded this.
I think so.
No, fuck Mark.
I know Mark's an asshole.
Fuck
Yeah,
Mark.
Mark is a lot of things.
Yeah.
I think too his lack of emotion. It's like, yeah, come for me, Mark. Yeah, go ahead, show me that
Right,
load.
like,
And he doesn't break his eyes like when he blinks. He doesn't. It's almost like
It's an awesome
I'll take it.
Yeah, see, I think this is one of those people that he's been this his whole life. Now he's just an old bat, but he's been that the whole time.
Like he's the boring office guy. He's been the guy that sucks the life out of you when he comes to talk to you. Yeah.
Like
He's been uninspiring his whole life.
Right.
he's the guy that you had a joke about those people in this special. He's the guy that opens the door for that.
Yeah. He's boring as shit. This guy's boring.
He's old. How does he have this much bravery and he's so fucking boring? What gives him the audacity to do this?
I think the reason he has a complete lack of he's never changed.
You see the connection?
Yeah.
That's why you're so dialed into this guy. Lack of empathy.
No, it's an excellent observation.
Yeah.
Brilliant. He doesn't know how to read the room this time. He's like that at work, and he's like that in his business.
You bet I'm coming up today. You are terrific. I know you're going to be good in bed. That's all I can say.
Look how
But you know what it is? It's not even that it makes it hard to it's that he's moist.
yeah.
Like, you know he's an excellent lover, but you know that he cares about himself.
Put a fan on it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's another thing I bought.
Oh.
I bought a damn fan. Not just a fan. I bought a damn air circulator. No,
Is it the one that has the blades?
no, it's blades, but it doesn't blow like no. Air circulator. It's designed to throw air from one room to
Do you
another.
know the name of it?
Yeah, it looks like that.
But that Dyson one, write that down too. I want to get the Dyson one.
But it
You know, with the no blade. You write that down?
we have AC, but so when it's blown in the living room, I can blow it in the living room.
Is there anything worse than like shit
He gets so mad.
Every place we've lived, like these are the only place we've like shitty. Like every
all our years together, it's been dog shit.
we moved again, we're in this house, and then I'm in this one room, and I'm like, holy shit, man. I keep lowering the temperature on the thing. I'm like, I guess it's just not cooling down because the sun's out.
where are you?
Another shitty
Dad?
fucking AC thing. And I bring the AC guy out. He goes, no, it works fine.
No, I
You know,
didn't.
It works. You just
Because you promised
gotta
me.
turn it on.
7,000 souls.
And then I bring another guy out who had set things up for us. And he goes,
tolerate deceit.
So like for a couple of months, I was like, so we just never had it on here.
See, that makes me want to murder.
Yeah, I know.
Because why not just say you don't know, my guy?
He did not.
It's a quarantine.
He's like, I turned it on. He's like, I jump started the unit with jumper cables, so it works. So
But you know, it was great, Brian, was what a dad he was for the next 3 days. He was like, can you believe it? The air conditioning finally works.
Yeah, I was so happy.
And he would
I was
sit in his
so
chair and
happy.
be
You
like,
walking around with the temperature gun?
isn't this
yeah.
great?
Wow, it feels great in here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Solid 73. Look at
Yeah,
that.
look at that.
Look at that.
Dude, it changed my mood.
so
it
happy.
changed
Look
my
how
happiness.
happy he is.
You know, to have the cool air. I mean,
See, we have 4 people, and so to keep the peace, we just made a rule that whenever anyone is uncomfortable, you can change the air to whatever you want.
Oh,
nice.
wow.
But I thought that was going to keep the peace, but it's turned into this passive aggressive
Oh, so 4 people's a lot to.
air change. Well, it's really 3. It's 2 people in a couple.
Even
they're one
worse.
person, really.
Right. Is the woman
The woman's
one
gonna
who's
fuck
like,
up your
it's
whole
kinda
thing.
cold in
She's
here.
always cold. Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's what women are. We're always cold.
Right.
So she's fucking up your whole AC.
But she's
thing.
also the one that she'll just suffer and not change it.
Good. Put
I
on a
don't think-
sweatshirt.
I don't think she's
Fucking
ever.
fine.
I don't think she's ever changed it.
You can't put
can
on
I tell you
you
how-
can't put on a fucking sweater.
Let me tell you how happy I was when the AC wasn't working for 2 months. And I was like, let's just open the window. Let's just natural. I was really happy. And now
You
you're
let in
freezing
all
me
that
out.
pollen.
Yeah, it's fine.
You see one. If I see one flying insect, I'm gonna
I
fuck
don't care.
somebody up.
I
Do you
don't
remember
care.
this guy, Christina? You remember this guy?
Alrighty. Fiona, we're gonna go for a walk. You ready?
Is that a real person?
No. Well, the
One of
person-
them.
One of them. The other one is just video.
There you go.
Hold on. There's an update. So that's what I said. The update?
Dance.
Come on in, Kevin.
Good job, Kathy.
Kathy.
They definitely need to check this place.
Yeah.
Or his attic.
I don't.
It's not good.
Can you please bring up the new thing I sent you from Instagram, Nadav? The new movement that's happening.
Oh, the 2020
There's
movement?
transracial. I'm sure you've heard where you're born one race, but you feel you identify with another, and therefore you may change your race now. That's transracial.
What's happening?
Yeah,
That
that's been
happens.
happening.
That happened with Rachel Dolezal. There's transgendered, as you know. There's trans. Well, now trans age.
Trans
So
age.
you can be a different age on the inside. We're all different on the inside. Hashtag trans age. Hashtag age fluid. Love is love.
I can't. Can you put it? Can you put that over there?
You can't see that. It's basically what she's
I'll
saying
read it
to
to
you.
you.
Yeah.
So this flag is for anyone who feels they're trans age or questioning. Trans age pride flag. Next.
That's just what the TV looked like when it was over, when programming was over.
Yeah.
Right. The brand new symbol for pedosexuality.
Oh, my
Say
God.
hello to a new age of progress.
Progress.
It's like boy lovers.
Yes.
Okay.
Mature for her age or an adult trapped in a child's body.
Really.
Trans ageism, guys. Are we progressive enough? So anyway, this is the new pride community, guys. We should be trans age people are valid and loved. So they deserve to be valid and loved too.
This isn't real.
Okay.
Yes, it is.
Can we go back to how much better my old guy jerking off video is than any of this?
Yeah, like this is way worse.
This
Yeah.
is way worse.
Yeah.
I mean, unless
This is so upsetting.
or are they connected? Is this a big callback? Like that old guy was like Mark. Mark is a little kid.
Trans age.
God.
No, I just thought you guys should know the new. I like to keep abreast of social movements and we're
Trans age.
crazy.
You get to go like. So someone goes, "You're an adult man, dude." Inside.
I'm trans age.
I'm trans
You're
age.
transphobic if you
I'm
don't.
age fluid.
Oh, I'm age.
Oh, how much does it cost to get into this place? Well, I'm a senior citizen right now. I feel like it, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so disgusting.
It's so gross.
It's so gross. Let's change it.
Right, so I've come in the toilet. I'm at the Mona. Haven't heard anything about the toilets. I've come in to do a piss. This is what I see. Funny sort of strange cistern on the back and binoculars.
Oh, this is a toilet review?
There's binoculars and I didn't get it, of course, so I've done a piss. Enjoying the facilities, hadn't got the crank yet. Decided I'd better let one go. Good morning, Mom. Sat down on here and it becomes... you get to see the making of your stool through a series of mirrors and you look at a close-up. So I'll see if it can work.
Wow. We gotta get one of those too, dude.
My hands in the toilet. So you imagine when you're letting something go, then you grab the binoculars and you can see the full action.
I want to do this.
Yeah, good job.
But isn't that a good way to already out of it?
Wait, where is this? Everybody that comes in, you gotta clean it.
People will be making pictures.
God willing.
That's the scourge of the earth.
What? I'm so glad you're here.
I'm just gonna fix this every time people ask me the same question over and
Like, you know what I mean? Like, of this movement, of like, hey, I want to that has happened in the last year. I am my own friend. I am my own You like stop the ride. Right, and there was a picture going around of her, of the cops. But if you watch the video, they shoot her. They shoot tear gas at her.
At her pussy?
Yeah, like she had two dudes with her with shields that like walked in front of her and like walked her off the street because they were stunned at first, but then they just started firing tear gas at her pussy. But my point is, I supported that woman.
Yeah.
And I think she calls herself the goddess. But this is the example of somebody like taking it to the point where,
well, this is so far. I mean, it's almost this far.
This is perhaps one of my most requested videos. Today we're going to talk about hybrid children. My name is Shosh. I use they, them pronouns, and I'm a starseed, channeler, and spirit worker. Hybrid children are a type of star being that consist partly of our DNA and partly of the DNA of other galactic energies. So if you are a starseed, you may also consider yourself a hybrid child. But when I talk about hybrid children, I'm talking about the ones that are not yet here. So I work with hybrid children. Right now they're living on ships in kind of parallel worlds or realms.
Right.
And they're actually in schools where they learn about what living on Earth is like because they are going to be coming here eventually.
Sure.
Probably sooner than we think. So I work with them in my meditations, teaching them things, and I also have a hybrid child myself. So my child is made up partly of my energetic template. I personally don't remember the time in which my energetic template was sampled, but some of you may remember these experiences. There's gonna be a part 2.
Oh, please no.
See, I thought that I wouldn't hate anyone more than the first lady, but this makes me so angry because people like this should not. How does she survive?
Well, that's the thing. Here's what's amazing. She has a hustle. She has an actual game where if you go on her page, she's like, hey, a lot of you have been asking me questions about things. And I'm very happy to answer, but you know, my time and my knowledge is worth something. So you're going to have to like pay up. So you can DM this. And yeah. She's like, do you like this bullshit dressed up enough for me to pay me? And apparently some people are.
do, but
they're paying her for her coaching of hybrid children.
But hello, do you know what video she could show her hybrid children?
What's that?
Shamalama ding, shamanam.
Shamalama.
Those stupid videos we watch at the beginning of the episode.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
What's his name?
Dar. Yeah.
Dar Salam.
Is that the dude? Is that the old guy?
No.
No, she's talking about these insane videos we found that are like, it's supposed to be inspirational videos that are so elementary. And so, like, they're so juvenile, so basic.
Give us your perspective on it.
Are we celebrating something just showing what's up here?
I'm not sure. This whole date is a surprise.
So exciting! I'm sorry, but is it possible to get this?
Who would say, like, you know what I mean? So this whole thing is like a life lesson video. So he keeps being rude to the server.
It's fine. Honestly, I get this all the time. You see, I was in a house fire when I was a child. And
Okay.
You can spare us the details.
Like things like that. And
bring
then,
me.
you know,
I
at
had
the
no
end-
idea. I still really want to be your boyfriend.
I don't think we should work out.
What? No, Eileen, please, come on. Don't do this.
I've already made up my mind.
And they have millions of views. Millions.
Is she leaving? Is this a comedy?
No.
There's no punchline.
No.
This is sincere.
Oh, there are. Yeah, so that's like the other one is like.
No, you're making a mess.
Are these the people trying to tell everyone that they're trauma? That like if this happens to you, you're traumatized?
It's more basic.
It's more
That's
simple.
actually too sophisticated. They're saying things like that dad tells this other dad, hey man, how come you're not yelling at your kid when he screws up? Like he just came from his house to visit his friend. And then this guy's going, you don't have to yell at your kids. He's like, that's how they learn though. And then in the end, the bad dad goes, my kid's getting bad grades in school. And then the nice dad goes, my kid's getting straight A's.
Which one's the bad dad?
The one that we saw at the beginning.
Oh, wow.
Who-
Okay.
and then at the very end, he goes back to his son.
You know what I've got to do.
You'll do great.
And he goes to his son.
You better not apologize.
Yes.
Hey, son.
Oh,
Hey, son.
Dad, I'm really sorry about the grades.
Bad grades.
I promise I'll do better.
It's okay.
You're not the one that needs to apologize.
I'm the one who should be sorry. I just realized that you needed somebody to help you, not someone to yell at you.
Like that.
Do you think you can forgive me?
I mean, it's one of the weirdest
This
things.
is unacceptable.
Yeah, I know.
Because I'm all about
Yeah.
Constructive parenting. I don't think
Yeah.
you got to scream at
Yeah.
your kids.
Right.
But
This whole thing is, and then
It's so
every video
lame.
ends with the guy who makes them doing this.
Hey Darman fam, I hope you love that message. Please remember, we're not just telling stories, we're changing lives. And when you share my videos, you're helping to change lives too. I appreciate you, and I'll see you in the next video.
Yeah. Right?
This has got to be a joke.
That's what I thought too.
I feel like they're going to make one last video. I don't know, man.
There's dozens of these. Dozens.
And they have millions of views.
Millions of views. And they all have subject matter like, guy is rude to the salesperson and then regrets it. And then it's exactly what you think. He's like, you know, ugh, you can't afford this. And then later on the person goes, I can afford it. You just judge me by my shirt. Like shit like that.
See, it's you know what this feels like. You know why I think it makes me so angry.
Right.
Is because I think these guys are trying to do what stand-up does without being funny.
Right. Like
it's like stand-up with all the funny taken out.
All the funny and all the nuance and any sense of adulthood sophistication. Like usually, you know, like the best of stand-up wise, not just funny, a little bit, but there's a little bit layer in there.
Some thought.
Yeah, like these are the type of people that will surprise you. Oh, by the way, it's totally
right.
You know what these remind me of? Hallmark Christmas movie?
Yeah, that's exactly.
100% my husband Tom speaks Spanish, and I too have been learning Espanol. Because life is just have to memorize. Remember when we learned languages and how freaking Dabble makes it so intuitive. The daily lesson is 10 to 15 minutes, and you can do that. And start by speaking the words phrases, and then the sentences gradually get more complex. So you are practicing short conversations, which is how language really works. Lessons are thoughtfully created by over 100 language experts. It includes 14 different languages. I'm talking Spanish, French, Italian, German. The Babbel app is available as an app or online, so your progress will be synced across all devices. And right now, when you purchase a 3-month subscription, Babbel will give our listeners 3 additional months for free with promo code MOM. That's 3 additional months free if you go to Babbel.com and use promo code MOM on your 3-month subscription. That's Babbel, spelled BABBEL.com. Promo code.
This episode of Your Mom's House is also brought to you by Policy Genius, saving their home and auto customers an average of $1,127 a year. They're shopping for all the best prices for you. Okay, you just go ahead and say, I want to know what's out there. They do all the shopping. Most importantly, is that after answering just a few quick questions, not only do they compare all the rates out there, but they will help make the switch for you. I find that to be the absolute worst part of somebody telling you, oh, there's a better deal over here. You're like, yeah, but deal with it? No, they don't. Policy Genius finds a better rate, and then they get to switch over for free. That kind of service has earned them a 5-star rating across over 1,600 reviews. Trustpilot reviewed it. So, head to PolicyGenius.com right now to get started. They save their home auto insurance customers an average of $1,100. Here, who knows a weirdly specific amount. First of all, to change this real quick, so I offered, I got one of my favorites was getting into chiropractic. How was it? What? I mean, no, it was Did it relieve you of anything? Yeah? Well, I don't feel like it's something I need. The videos are for some reason trying to like to watch. Like, you know, I had a meditation. very satisfying. So we're teaching them back. So Nadav in there, his haircut, he's got, of course I've been watching a lot of videos, he was like absolutely, I implore him to let me do it. We got this. Someone that's easy and simple to do, it requires some advanced understanding of how to by the way, the justice how you see in this video is incredibly I can bore you with the details, but please do not let Tom adjust the Nadav. Please. He will paralyze him. That shit is no joke. Love you, mommies. Please be safe. Well, this is fucking a loser, and I'm not going to listen to this.
No.
I mean,
that's going right in the
what
trash
can't
can.
you learn watching YouTube? I feel like you've seen enough.
Why does Nadav have that haircut?
He said that it made him feel good and gives him confidence. I don't know.
Yeah,
No,
why did you do that?
you told me to do this, and then you forgot that you told me to do it. So I could have just not done this.
That's true. I would have completely forgotten.
You just walked in and was like, give me the George Costanza.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it
I forgot
fits him,
this.
doesn't it? Like, isn't this Nadav in 20 years?
Oh, this reminds me.
Yeah.
I have some things I wanted to ask your advice on. But before that, I wanted to point something out now that Nadav brought it up. Could you go to my YouTube channel? Could you pull up and specifically go how do video that was uploaded? So I've been doing this thing where, like I said, I enjoy cars. I like being around them. I like driving them. You can just pause it and so I've tried doing these videos where I basically take a quick look at a car and I tell like some comedic, anecdotal story. So the way it works is we have them shot and edited by a friend of ours, a guy who works here sometimes, Lindsay, and then he sends them for review. Once we're approved, they go to Nadav and he uploads them, okay? He uploads the video. In addition to uploading them, the technical part, he also writes descriptions, of which I really haven't, in my own fault, haven't been paying that much attention to. I'm just like, it'll just be a brief description. So last week, I get a few messages and go, Jesus, what are descriptions? Like, what are you, fucking illustrator? So, could you make the text bigger so I can, got it. Here's the description that Nadav wrote on my behalf. Is it really today? Get driving my Eric's Audi R8 E10 Plus. Saving your spirit, no these bad boys. Roll over some top of race to hold the steering wheel. Don't drive like this.
Semicolon.
Don't drive like this. So far, it's like, I get it. Like, let's stop. And then it says, talk about the time I crashed my car the day I had to drive the car. It could have been good. Here's the next sentence. The rear axle snapped and my sister was hospitalized. Period. Next sentence. My dad was so disappointed. Period. Then, right after traffic school, I crashed again. Period. And then the very last sentence, the bumper fell off.
No,
that's the last sentence of a video description.
Well, now we know who's been writing Darman's scripts, huh?
I mean, Jesus.
Nadav wrote that?
He wrote that.
But that's supposed to be you.
And so everyone was like, what happened to you? And then I was like, and then I hit him up. I'm like, did you write this? And he was like, yeah. And I go, the bumper fell off? That's how the thing ends?
Right.
He's like, I was just trying to, I don't know.
See, I feel like you showed up with some clippers like, you want to fuck up descriptions.
So what are the other, I haven't even looked at
what was going on?
Okay, I'll tell you exactly what happened.
Are you having game tears right now?
Yeah. Dude, I cannot tell you. I was doing stuff at home, And then you just send me a screenshot, and you're like, "Did you write this?" And I was like, "Uh-oh."
Oh man.
And then you're like, "This is terrible. This is the dumbest thing I've ever read." And then the thing that really made me sweat was that you texted me like 3 hours later, being like, I still can't stop.
I couldn't stop thinking about it. I could not.
All right.
Okay.
So wait a minute, and you can't edit those?
You can, but
can.
I was like, leave it up.
Sit with your shame.
Yeah.
So there's a couple different factors that factored into this. A couple different variables. One, I wrote this at like 7:30 in the morning, right when I came in before a show day. So I'm kind of just misfiring.
Yeah, I get it.
No, that's when you're supposed to be at the top of your game.
Not me.
First thing in the morning?
No, that's not when I'm at my best. But then I know how the YouTube algorithm works, and it's like you got to add all these words to the description. So I'm like, what would someone say? Like, when they started to explain, like, oh, did you see that video? So I'm trying to take a note. Now, granted, the algorithm it's not always functional before.
Is he related to like your sister or something? Like, why did he have a dad? Because he's always fucking up. Y'all never do anything about it. It would be like if you kept hiring the first air conditioning man.
Right, over and over. Over and over. And he's got a gambling problem.
You owe me a lot of goddamn money, you motherfucking Jew.
But Dog, what made you close on the bumper fell off, period, and then I'm out of here?
Do you get
You know what's funny, Tom, is that over the last month, every single week so far, it's been like, oh, this is the most deleted the video.
That was embarrassing, yeah.
And then I lost 10K over the weekend. That was embarrassing.
Do you admit, though, that I handled the video deletion?
Yeah, I was expecting much more. Yeah, no, you are
I think he was more upset about this description than the deleting of the video. I think this one really, because I had to hear about it. You don't understand, your fuck-ups, I have to fucking hear about in our private life.
I don't know.
You make my